Hello there, Rams fans. Welcome once again to another of Iggo's video diaries. Well, the Premiership season is well and truly underway, isn't it? Not quite what we expected, though, is it? Nevertheless, we started off our Premiership season at home to Portsmouth. Lovely sunny day, Pride Park full to the rafters, and excitement is buzzing around the stadium. And it even got even more so when we went 1-0 up. Absolutely marvellous goal by Matt Oakley. But it doesn't take long to go sour in this league. We soon found ourselves 2-1 down. 6 minutes to go, and it looked like we was going to get nothing out of the game at all, especially after we played really, really well. Gary Teal had other ideas, didn't he? Took the ball down the right, crossed on the right. Andy Todd, flying header, thumped in the back of the net. Roof lifts off at Pride Park, and we've salvaged a point, and a well-deserved point at that. We played really, really well on that day, and we really looked like a Premiership squad. On to Manchester City, Eastlands, away from home, and Derby County started off pretty well there as well. We held Man City at bay. They were letting their back four pass it between themselves, but as soon as it crossed over the halfway line, it was in the faces. Getting towards half time again, thought we could hang on for 0-0, going in at half time 0-0. Want to be again, was it? They let them score a goal just before half time. They go in with the tails up, and we're going rather gloomily. Second half, we had the chances to equalise, couldn't manage it, and Man City eventually end up 1-0 winners. So off we go then to White Hart Lane. If you remember in the previous video, I didn't think we'd get much at White Hart Lane. Proved to be the case, didn't it? 3-0 down in 15 minutes. Bit demoralising that. Second half, arguably we played a little bit better, but Tottenham managed to score a fourth, and we end up losing 4-0. And then that takes us home to Birmingham City, and we find ourselves 1-0 down with Birmingham City. Where's this game going to take us? We weren't sure. And then we find ourselves equalising 1-1, and for a 10-15 minute period we was all over them, wasn't we? It looked like we could get a second and win the game. But I remember rightly, there was an injury to a Birmingham player on the far side of the pitch, and it took some while to sort him out, and that seemed to suit and favour Birmingham City. They seemed to come back into the game then and ended up 2-1 winners. And then we're off to Anfield, faced the mighty Liverpool. Again, we started off pretty brightly. Jermaine Pennant was causing us a bit of problem though, wasn't he? Not just with his footballing skill, a few dives here and there, bit of a dodgy free kick on the edge of our area, and it led to a soft goal, 1-0 down. But we're still in it at 1-0. Can we keep it to 1-0 until half time? The answer's no. 2-0 down at half time, and it really makes it hard work for the second half. And as that proved to be, where Liverpool scored 4 more goals, and we gave a few goals for them, didn't we? We set them up for a few goals in that second half. Poor display, but off we went then for a home game against Newcastle. Now, I'm not just saying this in hindsight, but I really did think we could get something out of the Newcastle game. And strangely enough, I was hoping Michael Owen would play, being as he'd played for England, been out of football for a while, if you remember. I played for England really well, scored some great goals. I thought it might just make him tired for this game, and this game come too quick for him. Proved to be, didn't it? He wasn't in the game a great deal, and he took off later on. And Kenny Miller come up with a fantastic goal. I watched Match of the Day, see these Premiership goals being scored by these marvellous players, and Kenny Miller came up with a goal just the same. And I've often thought we needed a player like Kenny Miller, and there we've got one, scoring fantastic goals, and we win the game 1-0. So we go to the Emirates Stadium with 4 points. It was really important we got some more points on the board before we went to Arsenal. Again, another game I thought we started okay, but find ourselves 1-0 down early on, and a second goal just before half time, basically killing the game off. And of course, in the second half, dodgy penalty, iffy penalty given away, makes it 3-0, and Arsenal go on to score 5. The thing I will say about the Arsenal game, I did think that we played a little bit better, despite the fact that we let in 5 goals. I thought we played slightly better than we did at Liverpool. And as at Liverpool, the fans at the Emirates Stadium were absolutely amazing. The Derby County fans were singing all the way through the game, really getting behind the lads and Billy Davies, and that's exactly what we need to be doing. So highly commendable. Derby fans come away with a bit of credit from Anfield and from the Emirates, and at home we've been fantastic support at home, and we need to keep that going into the Bolton game on Saturday. If we can get behind the lads, I'm sure we can get a result against Bolton on Saturday. So that's what we've got to do, lads. Get behind Billy and the boys. I'll see you at Pride Park on Saturday. Good luck, everybody. Bye for now.